I was in prayer and the Lord told me to film this like right now. It is a right now message for somebody who's watching this video. I was literally in prayer. I was worshiping the Lord, and as you can see, I was all I was all in the presence of the Lord and all crying, and like when the presence of the Lord comes, it's all overwhelming. But this is a right now message for somebody who's watching this video. And the Lord told me to tell you that you need to remove certain things from your life. It's not just some habits anymore, or some rituals, or some people. He is actually talking about some physical things in your life. I'll give you an example. When I had that encounter with Jesus, he opened my supernatural eyes. And because of that, he started to speak with me and told me to remove certain things and objects from my house, from my room. First thing that he told me to remove were the idols, the portraits and the pictures of the idols that I had. Because of that, there was a open gate for demons to come inside of my house. After that, he convicted me to remove certain clothes that were gifted to me by my friends, whether they were in England or whether they were in India. And one time, there was a dream. uh, a friend of mine in England gifted me a bag. It was a black bag. It was a designer bag that she gifted me. And in that dream, I saw an old man, a very old person with a stick. He was wearing black clothes. He had a black hat on it. And he was sitting right exactly where I had placed that black bag in my closet. So there were a bunch of bags. So most of the bags were brought and purchased by me. But this one particular bag that was gifted to me by my friend in England, I saw that person, I saw that old man sitting at that particular bag that was gifted to me by my friend. And when I took that dream to Lord, the Lord told me, and he actually revealed to me how my same friend that gifted me that black bag used to tell me that she was so connected to her grandfather who had died, her father who had died, and she would feel the presence of her father in her room. Mind you, this friend of mine was Muslim, so Muslims believe that they can speak to ancestors, they can speak to the dead people. That is one of the belief that they have. And especially because this friend of mine was into tarot, she used to believe in tarot card. So she would tell me that how she would feel the presence of the ancestors, and her ancestors would speak to her in dreams. So now when I took that vision, that dream that I had of that black person, like it was not, he wasn't black in color, but he was clothed in all black suit, black cap, he had a stick. And when I took that dream in prayer to the Lord showed me that this is the same person that my friend sees in her dreams. And the Lord convicted me and told me to throw away that bag, although it was a designer bag. And when God told me that, I was like, are you sure, God? And he said me, yes. Do you keep my commandment above, or you want to keep the desire of your flesh, that is a designer bag, above me? And I said, Lord, nothing is above you. And that very day, I got rid of that bag immediately. I hadn't used the bag. It was really in brand new condition. I gave it to the charity. And since then, I did not get those dreams, or the demonic presence that was in my house had immediately left. It had like literally vanished. So what I'm trying to say you is, after that experience of mine, the Lord really convicted me to not take things even from your friends, especially if somebody is from other religion or somebody is from other faith, because they might just give you out of love, but you do not know what spirits they might carry. I was so convicted to not take anything from any random person. No gifts were taken from my side going forward, from my friends, relatives, or nobody. And the Lord also convicted me because I had a habit of giving things. Like if there is a bag that I don't use much, I would give it to my friends and to my relatives or whatsoever, right? The Lord convicted me to not even pass my own things, because the things that I carry, the things that I have, for example, my clothes, my perfume, my bag, my skincare, my makeup, these little tiny things, you think that it is not normal, but they have very significance, because you are the one who's carrying it, you're the one who's using it, so your destiny is on that thing. And when you pass things to other people, you are basically giving your destiny, your blessing to other people in free. And when you take their gifts, or people have a habit of exchanging clothes, people, friends, best friends and friends, people who are in group of friends, I used to do that. So we would exchange clothes, we would exchange makeup, we would exchange perfumes, we would exchange watches and all of that, right? I was not just exchanging gifts at that time. I was actually exchanging destinies, and I was exchanging the demons and the spirits that that person is carrying. Because remember, you are the one who is aligned with Jesus. You are the one who's done healing. You are the one who's delivered. But the other person who's giving you, they still have demons. They still have healing to be done. They still need deliverance to be done. So you are the one who's walking in the spirit, whereas the other person is still walking in the flesh. You are the one who's living a holy life, whereas the other person is still living unrighteous and unholy life. So I really got convicted of not exchanging my things with other people, not even as small as giving my lipstick to anybody. Like, I really got convicted. The Lord told me that if you really want to give somebody, buy something for them, buy a brand new thing, but do not give the used things that you're using, the things that you've already used on yourself. Do not give it to the other person, even if it is your relatives, your friend, your mother, your anybody, even as close as your husband or wife. Like, husband, I mean, for husband and wife, I can say that yes, you can share, but only when you are equally yoked. When even with unequally yoked relationships, do not do that, because again, you have that faith with Jesus, you have that walk with Jesus, the other person is not. And the witches actually uses clothes, bags, and all the objects, the material things. These witches uses these material things to bind you in curses, to bind you in witchcraft. And that dream that I got, it really shook me, because again, I know my friend gave it with all of her heart, but again, this is how the demonic realm is. This is how the spiritual realm works. Spirits can travel, spirits can come through your objects, come through the tiny little things that you carry in your day-to-day life. So this is the message that God wanted me to come here, record right now as I was praying. And this message is for someone, and I hope you relate with it, and I hope that the